Hello everyone, welcome back to our science class. So my name is Teacher Yuri. Now in today's video, we are going to continue answering your workbook. That will be workbook page 19, 20, 21, and 22. Okay, so some of those we are going to answer together, and the rest of it you are going to answer by yourself. Okay, so please get your workbooks ready, open it on page 19, and let's start answering your workbook. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so let us begin your activity for today, guys. Please get your workbook and open it on page 19, your Inside Out workbook for science, and open it on page 19. All right, let's begin our activity by Test 1, okay, page 19, objective questions. Now you're going to write down the correct answers. So you're going to write down the letter of the correct answer inside this box, okay? Let's start. Number 1, earthworms are examples of blank. So what is an example? What group does earthworm belongs to? Letter A, flatworms. Letter B, roundworms. Letter C, annelids. Or letter D, cnidarians, okay? So the correct answer is letter B. Okay, so earthworms are roundworms. So that's right, letter B. Okay, let's go to number 2. Okay, which of the following is true? The stem transports only water to different parts of the plant. Is it correct? Letter B, the roots absorb only water from the soil. Letter C, a flower can have male parts, female parts, or both. Or letter D, during photosynthesis, leaves makes food in the form of starch, which is stored as glucose. Okay, so what do you think is the correct answer? Alright, so the correct answer would be letter C. Okay, so letter A, the stem transports water and nutrients, water, food, and nutrients throughout the plants. Okay, and also letter B, the roots absorb minerals and water from the plant, from the soil. And letter D, during photosynthesis, leaves make food in the form of glucose, and then it is stored as a starch. So this is not correct. Okay, so the correct answer is letter C. Let's go to number 3. In what way is the stem of a potato plant special? Why is the potato stem special? Letter A, it has xylem and phloem. Letter B, it is filled with water. Letter C, it supports the plant. Or letter D, it stores starch. So what do you think is the correct answer? Okay, so the correct answer would be letter D. Okay, the stem of the potato can store food. Okay, next, number 4. Which group does the invertebrates shown below belong to? Okay, so this one is called an oyster. Okay, so which group does oyster belong to? Letter A, echinoderms. Letter B, mollusks. Letter C, annelids. Or letter D, cnidarians. So what do you think does oyster belong to? Okay, so the correct answer would be letter B. Okay, an oyster is a mollusk. Okay, alright, so I think that's it for page 19. Let's go to page 20. Okay, so page 20. The same thing, guys. You're going to write the correct answer in the box provided. Okay, right here. Okay, so number 5. What does the pistil of a flower consist of? So what do you think does a pistil of a flower consist of? Letter A, the anther and the filament. Letter B, the stigma, style, and ovary. Letter C, anther and stigma. Or letter D, filament and style. Okay, so the pistil is the female part of the flower, which consists of letter P, stigma, style, and the ovary. Okay, next. Which part of the mushrooms are spores found? Okay, where can you find the spores of a mushroom? Letter W, X, Y, or Z? So which do you think is the part where you can find the spores of the mushroom? Okay, so the spores of a mushroom is found in letter X. Okay, so these are called gills. Okay, so this is the gill of a mushroom where the spores are being dropped from. Okay, so the answer would be letter B. Next, let's go to number 7. Banyan trees have prop roots, which mainly blank. So what is the function of the prop roots of a banyan tree? A. Store food. B. Get nutrients from the soil. C. Absorb water from the soil. Or letter D. Support their heavy branches. Okay, so the correct answer would be letter D. Okay, so the roots provide support for the heavy branches of the banyan tree. So that would be letter D. Okay, number 8. A cactus has needle-like leaves. 2. Blank. A. Increase the amount of food sent from the leaves to other parts of the plant. Letter B. Increase the rate of photosynthesis. Letter C. Prevent water from collecting on the leaves. Or letter D. Reduce water. So that would be letter D. Okay, so that's it for page 20. Let's now go to page 21. Okay. Alright, so page 21, let's go to number 9. The loss of water vapor through the leaves, stomata, is called, okay, when the stomata releases water vapor. What is that called? A. Transpiration. B. Fertilization. C. Pollination. Or D. Photosynthesis. Okay, so what would be the correct answer? The correct answer would be letter A. Okay, letter A is transpiration. Okay, so it also happens to animals. When animals are going to release carbon dioxide, it is also called transpiration. Okay, now next, a warm-blooded vertebrate. Okay, warm-blooded vertebrate. Vertebrate means animals with backbones. A is able to increase the temperature of its surroundings. Is it the surroundings? Keyword surroundings. Letter B is able to decrease the temperature of its surroundings. Okay, decrease surroundings. Letter C has a stable body temperature that does not depend on the temperature of its surroundings. Or letter D has a body temperature that changes with the temperature of its surroundings. So what do you think is the characteristic of a warm-blooded vertebrate? The answer would be letter C. Okay, they have a stable temperature that does not depend on the temperature of its surroundings. So even if it's cold, they maintain their temperature. Okay, so letter C. Alright, so guys, do not forget to answer. Okay, you're going to answer this by yourself. Number 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, so that will be 11 to 15. That's page 21 to page 22 of your workbook. Okay, so we've answered already 10 correct answers, 10 questions we have answered already. So you are just going to answer 5 questions by yourself. Okay, so that is our activity for today. I hope that you can answer the rest of this objective questions, and I will see you on our next video. Have a great day.